According to rents.com, hunters in Wisconsin spend more than $500 million annually. The annual economic impact on the state of Wisconsin for hunting is $1.5 billion. That means like lodging for hunting, and licenses, and guns, and ammunition. Some benefits to hunting is knowing exactly where your food comes from. Also, you spend some very great time in the woods with your friends and families. Some key points to bow hunting are always knowing the correct laws and regulations for the animal you're going for. Also, you want to be prepared and have the correct bow for you. And lastly, and most importantly, you want to be safe and always have a good time. Probably the most important thing for hunting is knowing the correct laws. There are many different animals and seasons that you will be hunting with a bow or a gun, but always refer back to this hunting book here. And it has all the rules and regulations, and then on the back it has specific times when you can shoot and when you can't.
Okay, over here we have some nice recurves made of wood. First bow is made. Down here we have a long bow, a little harder to shoot. Got a little guy. Woody, you might want to start out with this one. It's a little easier to pull. Then, over here we got some quivers. These would be for like your recurves. This would be for more of a compound bow, which we'll talk about in just a second. Then here, this is the string that you use to retie your recurves. Over here we got some arm guards so that your arm doesn't get all bruised up. Some finger grips. And here we have some releases. Beautiful piece of work for compound bows. And lastly, got some nice compound bows over here which help kill animals. So get out there and hunt. You know that the first bow was made in 20,000 BC and the first non-wood bow was made in 5,000 BC? That's a long time ago. Now we're going to be shooting the Matthews compound bow, one of the newest bows out there. She got a nice wide base, keeps sturdy. Aim through the peephole.
According to strictlybowhunting.com, the first arrowheads were found in South Africa. Then the bows were moved to China, where they became perfected. The bow I have here is the long bow. These were some of the first types of bow, and they come in many sizes, with youth and then with hunting bows like this. I'll take a few shots. You want to knock the arrow. Then I'm using a finger tab so my fingers don't get hurt, and then an arm guard so the string doesn't hurt me. So you want a nice wide base, and then just pull back and shoot. Just like that. Next we have the recurve bow. It shoots a lot like the long bow. It's got some curves at the ends. Your shoot is more accurate. So I'll take a few shots. You want to knock the arrow, same as last time. I'm using the same things, the tab and the arm guard.
Now that you know all the rules and regulations, you want to get the right camo. Everybody's camo is different. Me personally, I like some scent blocker, good pattern here. Get some nice, warm, so you don't want to get cold out in the woods. Okay? That's not good, then you have to leave early and you can't shoot anything. Next we have our boots. Right here we got some Irish Setter camo boots. Keep your feet nice and warm. If your feet get cold, you're going to want to leave early, and you don't want to leave early. Next we got our jacket. On the back of your jacket you have to wear a back tag. If you don't have a back tag and you get caught without it in the woods, that's illegal and you're getting in trouble. So make sure you have a valid back. If you have your valid back tag, you want to make sure that you have a nice warm jacket. Got an inside fleece layer. Keep you nice and warm. Some of those windy days can get pretty bad out there. You don't want to get frostbite or anything. Then, make sure you have a camo hat. The deer can't see your head. If you don't have a camo hat on, they'll be able to tell where you are. Also, you want to have a backpack. Carry all your necessities in there. You got some spray so the deer can't smell you. Nice good scent killer, 99. spray it on you. Want to make sure you have some binoculars so you can see the deer. Don't have any of them spooking up on you. Flashlight, sometimes it gets dark on you out there. You need to be able to track blood and find your way home. I need some Gatorade, water, keep hydrated. You don't want to be coming out midday, then you don't get to see any deer. Also, you want to have a rattling bag or some kind of rattling pack or anything like that that sounds like a deer fighting. It attracts male deer during the rutting season. Also, you got a grunt tube here, which sounds like a male deer in the rutting season. It attracts big bucks in so you can shoot them. Now let's go hunting. Okay, now that we got our camo on and we're ready to go hunting, we got to get our bow. When it comes to arrows, you need to make sure you choose broadhead for hunting actual animals because they're sharper, which will kill the deer faster. It's more humane. The other type of arrow is field tip, which isn't sharp, so you use those for practice. Let's get ourselves a quiver with some broadhead arrows in it. Let's go kill some deer. Now that we got our backpack, our camo, and our bow, let's go hunt. On the way out to your stand, you want to make sure you're nice and quiet because you don't want to spook any deer up that may be in the woods. Also keep an eye out for any animals or tracks that you might be able to see. You can possibly walk up on that trophy buck and you cut yourself a lot of time in the woods by shooting one that might be already there. Watch out for some prickly bushes. You want to get yourself injured. Right here we got ourselves a nice deer track. You might want to keep an eye out for that so that you know where the deer are going and where they've been. Now that we're at our stand and we got our bow fastened to the tree, we can start climbing the tree stand. You never want to climb the tree stand with the bow in your hand. It's very unsafe. Climb up, one hand, step at a time. Backpack off, sit down. And you can start pulling your bow up. Also, you always want to make sure you're wearing a harness when you're in a tree stand.
Now that we're in the stand, we want to get settled in, be nice and quiet. We want to get all our gear, like our arrows and quiver, rattling, calls, all in a nice spot. Very accessible, so we don't make a lot of noise. Then once we get all that ready, we want to sit real still and quiet. Make sure we don't spook any deer.
Look, there's a deer now.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up and shoot it.
Quiet, don't spook it away. Oh, I think you got a kill shot on him.
Got him.
Nice shot. You got him right in the heart. That's where you need to hit him. What a shot. Good job, Jake. You're a killer now. Now that you put a good shot on the deer, we'll have to track it because sometimes they don't drop right where you shoot them. So let's go find your deer and tag it and take it in.
Now that we've given the deer some time, we exit our tree stand to go look for it. We're looking for blood now on leaves or any like branches or even hair we're looking for.
Oh look, here's some hair here.
Oh, we gotta be getting close now. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's a deer right there. Oh, it's your deer.
There we go.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah.
That's a kill. That's a trophy right there.
So in conclusion, you always want to be practiced before you go out and know the correct laws for the type of animal you are hunting.
Also, you want to make sure that you're dressed in the proper gear and make sure that you're safe on the hunt. Being able to hunt your own food creates an experience like no other.
Let's go have some fun bow hunting.
Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes.